Mike Harrell's joining us. It's Tuesday. You ought to know everything about your car. You never know what you're going to walk into, Mike, do you, when you walk in here?
There's been some questions and some things. Daniel Tiger, what a character.
Were you familiar with Daniel Tiger? Sure.
Yes.
Of course you were.
One of my favorite characters from one of my favorite shows.
Okay.
Daniel Tiger is the offshoot, so you don't have kids. That's okay.
Yeah,
it's all right, John.
But now you know.
Michael knows everything. He's in tune with Taylor Swift. He's
He
in
is,
tune with
that's right.
Daniel Tiger. You
That's
fit
right.
right in here, Michael. We're glad you're here.
Yeah.
Let's get to the first question from a viewer. What is the safest way to defrost my icy windshield quickly? This is coming in from Sarah. And Michael, we've heard of all these crazy social media things.
Yes.
I think of like the boiling water.
Don't do
Being
that.
thrown on the windshield. I would
do
think
that.
big no, right?
No,
Okay.
don't do that.
Okay, so what would be the quickest and safest way?
So the quickest and safest way is to heat up your vehicle, turn your defroster on high, put it on the recirculation mode, so we're pulling in that air that we've already warmed up, and make sure it's going on your window. Let it warm up for a few minutes, and then go after it with your ice scraper.
Mm-hmm. Have you had to deal with any of these crazy solutions, or
Will the hot water crack your windshield?
I'd imagine. I've not
Yeah.
seen that happen, but I've seen videos where it has happened.
Yeah.
And the thermodynamics of that glass when it's cold, going to a hot temperature,
Right.
it could certainly make it crack, I'd imagine. I've seen some things. Really, the best thing you can do is warm up your vehicle, buy a good windshield washer fluid with a de-icer agent in it, right, and allow that to help speed up the process, or put your car in a garage.
yeah.
If
That
you
is
can,
the
if you-
easiest way.
Or
Yeah.
remote start, but not everybody has it. Like when we leave work, it's been sitting outside all day.
Yes, I
And for me, being shorter, I drive a Jeep, but I can't reach, and that's a struggle too. And so sometimes you just hop in and wait for it to defrost
know.
as you're trying to get your side. And
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
but-
always an issue, but it's not safe to do it that way. You really need to give it a little time and get that cleared off.
I would, and I would also try to clear off some of the other snow that's on your vehicle as well. Not just your windshield, but make sure you're cleaning off your back deck, maybe the hood a little bit, right? So when you're going down the road, that doesn't fly up
Yeah.
and obstruct somebody's
Yeah.
view.
A good point.
All right, the second question coming in today. My 2019 Silverado whines when I take off from a stop. I've looked under my hood, under my truck, but don't see anything out of place. It sounds like it may be coming from under my seat at times. What should be my next step? Question coming in from Bob.
Isolating noises can be troublesome. It can be difficult. One of the things that we would do in our shop is after we gave it an initial look over, we would check for technical service bulletins. So that would be any recurring issues that the manufacturer has been reported or has been reported to the manufacturer from across not just our country, but for all of the sales of that manufacturer, which could be multiple countries. So it's a lot of data there, and we probably would find the issue in that information. For myself, I'd also be driving it through a drive-through with my windows down, trying to isolate whether it's this side of the car or that side of the car. And having that barrier for the sound to bounce off of can really help you isolate where the noise is coming
Yeah,
from.
under the seat is interesting too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just never know.
And you can send your question to right to Michael and his experts over at Harrell Automotive at ask@yououghtaknow.org, and we'll sit back with him next Tuesday.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
Can't wait to see who's in here next Tuesday when you come in.
And the chaos that you walk into
Right?
every Tuesday.
Yeah, you missed Santa and Mrs. Claus yesterday, and a
Oh.
kitten. So
And a kitten?
We'll try to do better for you next week.
Puppies.
Puppies. We'll see what we can do. All right.